Have you made all the preparations for the expected winter shortages? Hey there, fellow prepper. Winter's chill is rolling in, and you know what that means? Beyond just the drop in temperature, we're looking at some potential shortages this season. Word on the prepper street is that several key items might be hard to come by once the snow sets in. Now, I've been prepping for a good while, and let me tell you, there's no harm in being one step ahead, especially when it means avoiding those empty supermarket shelves and those inflated prices. Trust me, the feeling of being snug in your home with all the essentials while others are scrambling, priceless. So before November ends, I'd advise you to stock up on these 8 grocery products. They're not just your everyday items. They're the ones that have a high chance of being in short supply this winter. You'll thank me later when you have all you need while the rest are out in the cold searching. Stay smart, stay prepared. 8. Canned olives and capers. Now let's talk about a duo that brings a taste of the Mediterranean to your prepper pantry: canned olives and capers. Picture this: the sun-kissed shores, the gentle sea breeze, and the savory flavors of these Mediterranean delights. While we may not always be living the dream by the sea, we can certainly bring a touch of that coastal magic to our prepping game. First up, olives. Whether you're a fan of those crisp green olives or the bold and briny black ones, these little flavor bombs can work wonders in your dishes. Craving a zesty pasta with a Mediterranean twist, or maybe looking to top your homemade pizza with a burst of flavor? Reach for that can of olives. And here's the bonus: they come with heart-healthy fats that allow you to indulge without a side order of guilt. It's like having a taste of luxury even when times are tough. Now, let's not forget about capers, the unsung heroes of the culinary world. These tiny powerhouses pack a unique punch with their peppery and briny goodness. They can elevate a simple sauce to culinary greatness or add that extra pizzazz to your meals. Given that capers hail from limited growing regions and our growing love affair with Mediterranean-inspired dishes, it's just plain smart to stash away a few cans. You know, for those moments when that irresistible craving for Mediterranean flavors strikes, and the stores might just be running low. 7. Canned beans and lentils. All right, let's dive into a prepper pantry staple that's like a nutritional treasure trove in a canned beans and lentils. These little powerhouses are a true testament to the fact that you can have your nutrition and eat it too, even in the midst of challenging times. Just think about the endless possibilities they offer. Chickpeas can turn into a velvety hummus that's perfect for dipping, or they can add a creamy richness to your soups and stews. Black beans? They're the heroes of hearty bean soups and chilies, and they can be mashed into veggie burgers that will make you forget all about meat. Lentils? They're like the chameleons of the culinary world. Whether you want to use them as the base for a warm salad or throw them into a flavorful curry, they've got you covered. And let's talk nutrition here. These canned wonders are loaded with protein, fiber, and a treasure trove of essential minerals. They're like the unsung champions of many diets, especially for those who are on a mission to get their nutrients from plant-based sources. Now I get it. Some folks out there might be purists who prefer to soak their beans and lentils overnight. More power to them. But let's face it, there are days when time is short, or maybe you just plain forgot to soak them. That's when these canned wonders swoop in to save the day. Convenience at its finest, my friend. And mark my words, with the rising trend of plant-based eating, these cans might just become the hottest commodities in your pantry during the winter months. So, stock up and be prepared to whip up nutritious, satisfying meals no matter what comes your way. 6. Canned tomatoes. Now let me tell you, if there was a Hall of Fame for canned goods, tomatoes would be front and center, no doubt about it. These crimson beauties are like the unsung heroes of the prepper's pantry. The sheer versatility of canned tomatoes is mind-boggling. From whipping up a hearty chili that warms your soul on a bone-chilling night, to serving as the flavorful base of a spicy curry that takes your taste buds on an epic journey. Canned tomatoes are your trusty sidekick in the kitchen. And let's not forget about the variety game they've got going on. You've got diced tomatoes for that chunky texture that adds a rustic touch to your dishes. Then there are whole tomatoes, perfect for when you're in the mood for something a bit more old school and authentic. And if you're after that silky smooth sauce that coats your pasta just right, there's the pureed version. The possibilities are endless. But it's not just about the taste. There's a healthy bonus too. Ever heard of lycopene? Well, it's a powerful antioxidant, and guess what? Canned tomatoes are loaded with it. So, next time you reach for that can, know that you're not just adding flavor, but a dose of healthiness to your meal. Now, here's a little prepper tip that can turn you into the star of the neighborhood when those winter months roll around and fresh tomatoes are playing hide and seek. Having a stash of canned tomatoes is like having a culinary insurance policy. You'll never be caught without the key ingredient for your favorite recipes, no matter the season. It's a game changer in the world of prepping, my friend. 5. Canned vegetables like green beans, corn, and peas. Let's get real here. We all have dreams of enjoying crisp salads with garden-fresh veggies or savoring the aroma of freshly steamed greens on our plates. But let's face it, sometimes those fresh, crispy greens are as hard to find as a needle in a haystack, especially when you're in the midst of survival mode. That's where canned vegetables come to the rescue, and let me tell you, they're the unsung heroes of the prepper's pantry. Think about it. Green beans in your casserole? Check. Corn kernels swimming in your homemade soup? Absolutely. Peas adding a burst of color and flavor to that tuna salad you whipped up? Oh, you know it. These canned wonders are like your trusty kitchen companions, always ready to jump into action and elevate your dishes to the next level. Now, you might be wondering about the nutritional aspect. Well, here's some good news for you. Canned veggies are not nutritional slackers. They manage to retain most of their nutrients during the canning process, so you're not skimping on the good stuff. Plus, they're the ultimate convenience food. No need to spend ages prepping and cooking. Just pop open that can, give them a quick heat if you want, and you're good to go. In a survival situation, time is of the essence, and these canned gems shave off valuable minutes from your meal preparation. So don't underestimate the power of having a stockpile of canned vegetables in your pantry. They're your secret weapon for creating nutritious, satisfying meals, even when the odds are stacked against you. 4. Coconut milk and cream. You see, coconuts aren't just for sipping on a beach vacation. Coconut milk has this incredible way of transforming the most mundane dishes into something straight out of a gourmet kitchen. You ever tried a Thai curry without coconut milk? I didn't think so. It's that rich, creamy texture and distinct flavor that makes our taste buds dance. And for my friends out there who can't handle dairy or choose not to, coconut milk's got your back. And hey, next time you're whipping up a morning smoothie or soaking those oats for breakfast, splash in a bit of this tropical goodness. It's not just flavorful, but those healthy fats will keep you full and energized. And the coconut cream? Oh, let me tell you, once you've whipped that into a fluffy vegan delight, those dairy-based whipped creams will be but a distant memory. 3. Pickled vegetables and fermented foods. Now, I don't know about you, but the very thought of biting into a crunchy pickle or spooning out some fiery kimchi gets my taste buds tingling. These aren't just flavors, they're experiences. Crunchy, spicy, tangy, every bite is a party. But don't be fooled by their fun exterior. These zesty wonders are like the superheroes of the food world. Why, you ask? Probiotics! Those fabulous little bacteria that do wonders for our gut and strengthen our immune defenses. They're not just sitting there looking pretty in those jars, they're hard at work keeping us healthy. And thanks to the wonders of fermentation, they're in it for the long haul, ensuring we've got these flavorful companions for many meals to come. 2. Dried fruits and nuts. Think back to those days when our ancestors wandered the lands. What do you think they munched on? You guessed it, dried fruits and nuts. Sweet, chewy, and bursting with energy, dried fruits like raisins and apricots are like little bites of sunshine, especially on those gloomy days. And then we've got the nuts. Oh boy, crunchy, hearty, and filled with all sorts of nutrients. From the brain-boosting walnuts to the ever-versatile almonds, these little guys are nature's snack packs. Whether you're hiking a trail, crafting a dish, or just chilling with a book, they're the perfect companion. And the best part? Tucked away in the right spot, they'll be with you for a while, ensuring you've got some nutritious munchies, especially when those winter blues hit. 1. Canned soups and broths. You know, sometimes life throws curveballs. The weather goes south, sniffles creep in, or perhaps it's just one of those days when you want comfort without the fuss. Enter the trusty can of soup. Now, I'm not saying it's like having grandma in your kitchen, but darn close. It's a meal, a remedy, and a pick-me-up, all wrapped up in a metal container. Take your pick, from a chunky vegetable medley that reminds you of that summer garden to a rich and creamy chicken soup that's a meal in itself. These cans have seen many a soul through tough times, be it a power outage, a surprise snowstorm, or just a rough day. But hold on. Maybe you're the kind who's got that spark of culinary adventure. You see that can of broth and think, this is just the beginning. And you'd be right. Broths are like blank canvases for the food artist in you. A splash of this, a sprinkle of that, and perhaps that leftover chicken from last night. Give it a little simmer, and what have we got? A pot of gold, or in this case, a pot of delicious, soul-warming soup that's uniquely yours. All right, there you have it. The top 8 grocery products to consider as winter sets in. Remember, preparation isn't about paranoia, it's about peace of mind. In a world full of uncertainties, being one step ahead ensures that you can face any challenge head-on and with confidence, especially when it comes to the well-being and comfort of you and your loved ones. Thank you so much for joining us on this informative journey. If this video provided value to you, please hit that like button. It helps us out more than you know. Drop a comment below and let us know which items you're already stocked up on or any other prepper tips you might have. Sharing is caring, after all. And before you go, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our future content. We're here to help you stay informed, prepared, and ahead of the curve. Remember, winter may be cold, but with the right preparation, you'll be warm, cozy, and well-fed. Stay safe, stay smart, and always be prepared. Thanks for watching.